Talking about the Chicago World Championships, we are right around the corner. This is the last intense sweat before we take off. Coming together in a place where bonds were made, ideas were born, and minds were shaped.
Let's go.
Let's go. My name is Jonathan, and the next race that we will compete at is the HYROX World Championship in Chicago. It's not the first time in the US for me. I've been there twice before with my family. We did some road trips, once on the East Coast and once on the West Coast. And the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is experiencing the entire journey together with my two business partners, Iba and Mario. I think it's a big step for our brand to travel to the US. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I think we will have a great time together, build the brand, make the next step, and that's what's on the agenda.
So my name is Mario, and we are going to the HYROX World Championships in Chicago next week. So we are starting off on Monday, and then competition day is on Sunday. First time in the US, but the second time at the World Champs. But of course, US is a much bigger thing for us. I've never been there. I think it's something everybody dreams of as a kid, like to go to the US and like explore the big world kind of. So to do it now with the brand, I think feels amazing to me, and especially having the boys with me, Jonathan and Iba, and representing Cato there is huge.
My name is Iba, and the upcoming competition is the one in Chicago. We're gonna go to the World Championships to the US. So it's the first time in the US for me, and I'm really looking forward to everything that is coming together there. I mean, sports is a big thing, food as well, and especially like all the culture that is around movies, photography. I'm very curious to see everything.
Let's go! We are competing in the pro doubles category, and the age group is 24 to 29, and my doubles partner, as always, is Mario. So we've been preparing for about 9 months now, all in all. So the season started with the first race in Frankfurt in December, and we already had a 3-month training block before that. Then the next stage was the race in Paris. That didn't go to plan. I think that was an important lesson for us. And taught us a lot about the way we want to move forward. And then after that we did the race in Berlin spontaneously, which was 1 month ago.
So this training block was from January until now, June. June is the peak with the World Champs, and then afterwards we're also happy to have a little break.
So it's the last session before the World Championship in Chicago in the gym today. We're at the Cato lab. Right now we are doing some squats to start with, pretty easy, just to activate the body. After that we will do a 35-minute AMRAP consisting of running and rowing. We are a little bit restricted here in the Cato lab, so we have to get creative, but we will definitely be able to put on a good sweat and just have a good time together as a team of 3. I think it's been a while we've been training together, so looking forward to the session.
So the connection with Jonathan was and is always special. I mean, I know him since 7th grade. We've been going to school together. We did our first few gym sessions, went into bodybuilding a little bit, and then did our first marathon. And now we are into hybrid training and HYROX. So it's pretty exciting. We've already done quite a few competitions together. So I think I know his strength, I know my strengths, and together we can combine that and make the best out of it. So I think it's just the blind trust of spending so much hours in the gym together, trying to build the brand, and I think it's just a very intense relationship. Sometimes it's even a little bit of tension, but I think that's good tension, and we know what we have in each other, and that's a lifetime friendship. And I think that what differentiates us also from other doubles who just come together for the performance. for us it's a very emotional thing, and that's also how we approach the race.
I think Mario is the perfect partner for me in the doubles category, because we know each other for a long time now, and we're actually at the place where everything started back then. So for the last rep of the prep, we came to the place where we did the first reps together. 4 years ago or 5 here at the Cato lab, I can remember where we did the first workouts together and started to also talk about the idea of building a brand together. So it's a very special place here, and I think it's also the perfect representation of the relationship that I have with Mario. It's maybe not the perfect place, and yeah, some things are a bit rusty and sometimes things don't work out, but at the end of the day, this is the place that shaped us, and yeah, I think it's been an emotional roller coaster, the journey, and sometimes we disagree when it comes to certain topics. But all in all, we always stick together since 5 years, and I think that's very special, because I think at the end of the day, the physical aspect of course is important. You need to be strong, you need to be fast, and you also need to be willing to do the work. But I think the trust and the accountability that I can feel with him is actually the USP for us and our superpower as a team. And I think that is very unique in the HYROX space, that we trained together for such a long time and experienced all these setbacks and always came back together and said, hey, let's move on to the next one.
I think this team is the right one for the mission Chicago, because we have been working, as I said, 2.5 years pretty hard to get there. It's nothing that someone gave us. We achieved this all together, and we have been working a lot for this. Not just in the gym. We worked in the gym, but we also worked on the desk. We did things we have never done before. We explored ourselves. We tried to elevate our games in every section, and I think it was mentally and physically super hard to get there. But it feels like if you got the right team around yourself, it's so much easier to accomplish that. I'm just happy that I found these people and that I'm a part of this.
Mario, how do you feel for the session?
It's going super well actually, round number 3. We are halfway through. So today, as I said, 80%, that's what we do. Take it easy and enjoy the session with the boys.
I think the first emotion that I feel when I think about the fact that we are going to the US now with Cato is that I'm very proud of the team, that we worked so hard that we have this opportunity now, because over the course of the last 2.5 years now, we experienced a lot of adversity and setbacks, but we always stick together as a team and we always believed in the mission together. Also considering Iba, I think we were always a team of 3, and I think that's what makes our team so unique. And I think that environment is everything, and it's extremely important to surround yourself with the right people. And that is exactly what we also want to achieve in the US. We want to bring together talented athletes who represent the brand, who have the Cato DNA, and provide them the opportunity to race with Cato.
HYROX is at a totally different point than it was last year. The sport is way bigger, there's more attention coming from outside, and we also see that for the brand, way more people are interested, want to get into HYROX, and now as we put some good times out there, people are looking up to us, and that's of course what we want to perform as well in Chicago and put out there again. So it's a big chance for us to tap into the market, to connect with the people in that area. As of course at the World Champs you have the best performing athletes there. Yeah, this time I think the trip feels more wholesome, as we also got a collection especially for the trip. We got a big partner on board, so it just makes it more as Cato's going there.
It's fucking unique. It's something completely new. We have been to Europe, almost everywhere in Europe, the big cities where fashion and sports is a big thing we went to. We catch the inspiration everywhere.
I think it's a very important step for us, and it will bring us new inspiration, new insights. I think it's always important to leave your comfort zone. Very curious to see how the US will shape Cato and what it will actually bring to us as a team in the end. But honestly, I think it's a major step, and I'm just super proud of the team that we can experience that journey together now.
As I said, I'm just happy, and I'm ready to enjoy it. I'm more than ready to enjoy it.